So, hello everyone. Let me just... So, today, and probably for the next couple days, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy X. In fact, we're going to play the whole game on stream. And I know I did 6 in a series of streams that you can't find anymore, because I think I had a bunch of technical issues with those, and those all could have been avoided fairly simply. If I would have just had another monitor. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually stream these. I'm actually gonna keep them up this time. And what I'm gonna do afterwards is I'm going to make a stream highlight video. And that's probably my best option. So let's jump into the game here. It should auto sense it. Nope. Full screen out. That's a bit of a pickle. Okay. I can fix it. Final Fantasy X. There we go. I guess this scene that plays every time you open the game is not very important. It does say it's the first time playthrough. I've played like 2 hours. So I got to the island with Waka, and then that's when I stopped playing. I did the chamber. I'm gonna pick... In my personal playthrough, I picked Expert Sphere Grid. I'm gonna pick Expert here. Yeah, that's the one I want. I really like that they give you this option when you start. If I wanted to hear the original though, I own Final Fantasy X on PS2. So we're gonna play it like this. I think he talks in this version of this cutscene though. if Tidus doesn't talk like in this version of this cutscene, I'll just wait to give my fun fact. That people who would watch this, or who are watching this, would already like know, essentially.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
I'm sorry, it's just... Okay. So... Tidus, the main character... He is voiced by the same guy who plays Johnny Test. And I'm not messing with you. It is so funny to me.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
And we'll just be Tidus. I don't want to complicate things too much.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I talk to the little kids as well.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Oh my. I'm sorry that it made that noise just now.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
And I get why they do that.
Just have a blitz.
I get why they want
Hey,
you
I
to
got a
like
game to
name
play.
your player character,
Then teach us after.
right? But
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
it just makes it kind of clunky sometimes to write around calling your main character their name. I think that's why they stopped doing it in 12. And for like forever after that, because you know there's Vaughn, Lightning, 14 technically isn't anything where you would need to name your main character. The guy from 15, who I don't know, The guy from 16, who I don't know. But Titus specifically, like, riding around, especially because it's like, oh, you read his name and it's Titus.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
You can run past that dialogue or monologue and just not hear it at all.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
I do kind of love Titus as a character, though. I mean, people can say what they want. I like main characters that are all kind of this same archetype. Like I think Titus is a lot like Luffy in a way. Because he's like, and we'll get to this later, but when he's like worried about Yuna, hi Aura. When he's worried about Yuna, at the thing, I can't remember what it is called. I bet I could look it up while this cutscene plays. The Cloister of Trials. When he's worried about Yuna inside of the Cloister of Trials, or the Summoner, because he doesn't know who it is. He thinks it's an old dude. When that's like kind of a Luffy-ish thing to do, like, because Luffy will hear about some weird injustice happening somewhere, and he'll just get, like, mad. He'll get pissed off. And he's kind of like Luffy in that way. I mean, it's kind of like the same archetype that I like for anyone, like, also Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza. Like, kind of dumb. I like that archetype. Where they're dumb, but they're like heroic. This cutscene is beautiful, by the way. That should not go unstated.
Orin! What are you doing here?
Yo, look at that.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Woof, you know?
We called it sin.
Sin?
I kind of like and dislike at the same time that this is that you're kind of getting straight into the action, because on one hand I would kill to live in this world for like 20 more minutes.
Take it.
But also, they needed to get a combat tutorial out of the way immediately.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We... Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
I enjoy this sequence a lot. I'm just gonna lower this to meet my standards. The game hasn't been that much louder than me, but like, I'm just worried about it, you know, taking my voiceover.
Get out of my tent!
Some can't.
And now it's teaching me about overdrives, wants me to do Bushido. And I like Bushido. I think it was weird in 6 that I could just kind of spam it on blue, I think. But that was also kind of fun for me. I don't think it matters if I heal or not. Here's the thing about Final Fantasy X that, like, should be different from Final Fantasy 12 and 6. No, just 12, because 6 does this too. But the main character should be, like, or is interesting enough for us to be, like, drip-fed information about them through flashbacks.
Huh?
And Vaughn,
Give me a break, man.
Vaughn in 12, we get, like, one flashback, and it's of him seeing Rex in the hospital. And Rex is just brain dead, and then he Star Wars style disappears. But like 12 is my favorite game though. Like bar none. I love 12. I've done almost everything.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll
Again, I don't think it should matter if I heal or not. If it does matter, it's dumb. I mean, I'm doing less damage per on it, but it's the tutorial, so I healed when I was personally playing it. But I think it's literally one hit away. Yeah. And then it's the cutscene after this, so it doesn't matter. There we go. As beautiful as this cutscene is, Tidus looks a little ugly. You'll see what I mean. I have a screenshot on my Steam account of him looking just a little bit too ugly.
This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
It's this scene. Because why does he look like that? Why did they have to make him so ugly?
Hey. Hey.
My old man?
Here's subject.
I thought about where I was, what I got myself into, I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
That's crazy that you have control during that scene. I think there's some world building over here. Let's go check it out. Yep. That's world building.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
See, since it's like 1,000 years in the future from when Xanarkand existed, it's just a new language. No, they still speak this like English equivalent too. I should have named my personal character something funny. I think I can still go into the save files and like edit the name, but I don't wanna. Sorry, I'm opening up a Star Crunch cookie right now. Hey, can you fall later, actually? I'm eating a Star Crunch. So, unrelated to this boss fight, a little bit of a funny story to tell. Um, right before I started streaming, my neighbor was outside on the phone. And he was walking around the cul-de-sac. And I don't know why he does this, but like he's not socially aware that screaming in a residential area on the phone is like not okay. So he'll just be like walking in circles in our neighborhood and nobody tells him to shut up either. Nobody's ever told him to shut up because he does it when he thinks nobody is home, but I'm home. And I can hear him every time he does it. No, he does it when people are home too.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
He does it when people are just like
I
home.
thought I was gonna die in this place.
And nobody goes outside and tells him, dude, please stop screaming in your phone. Nobody cares. I'd give an example, but I live in a crazy neighborhood filled with crazy people. I'm hitting A. Okay. Cool. I think I'm just more stunned that nobody tells him to stop. But, I also used to work at a Target, and when I would be working, there were people who just like kind of didn't understand how the world worked. And it's not like just old people. There are some, like there would be old people that came in all the time. They were fine. Some of them. Most of them though, we're gonna see Riku here in a second. Some of them though, there was kind of a select few people who, and I don't know how they did this, they would like rub themselves in coyote piss before they came into the store or something. They would just smell so like horrible and rancid when they came into the store. And there was this one guy, he didn't speak a single word to me when I was working. But he would be this gigantic figure. He was tall, fat, old,
Your team lost
stinky,
because of you.
You came to say that?
and he'd be standing there staring down at me, and he'd go,
I thought you'd be crying.
mouth not open. I don't know how he made the sound without his mouth being open.
You cried.
But like, I just don't know how he did it. He dumbfounds me to this day.
Wait! Don't go out on me!
There were people who would come in
Nah, just hold on. I'll get my
and
wood.
they would simply look at me and start yelling at me. And that's the reason why they fired me, because by no fault of my own, people would come in and harass me like every single day for
Give me a
God knows how long. And I'm usually chill about it. If they want to be rude to me, that's fine. That's their prerogative. I don't care. But like, at a certain point, it stops being about, you know, the yelling, and it starts being about the fact that I don't fit who they think should be working in the area. Another thing that they did before they fired me
You're on my
was,
side? Cool.
I'm just gonna be playing this kind of in the background too. But another thing they did before they fired me was they made me work a whole shift with no breaks and nobody to cover me. And the only person that could have covered me, he didn't, because he was on the phone constantly, just kind of not working at all. I guess he just like didn't understand what a job was. Or that you need to do work at a job. I don't think he ever understood that. Which is, you know, fine, except it's not fine because when they tried to send him to cover me because they realized what they were doing was illegal, he didn't come cover me. He stood there, he looked stupid, and then he just kept standing there.
That was close.
And I was like, I said over the walkie,
Hey,
hey, Shirok's not covering me. Can you please? Can someone please come cover me, and nobody. I was angry. This is a bad target anyway. They had just... And this target is still open. It's the one in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Please do not harass them, but... Like... There was rotting food. In the fridges, on the shelves, whatever. Constantly. Like, I got a pack of Belgioso mozzarella ball stack packs one time for...
Hey, that hurts.
just for fun.
Whoa. Okay.
And there was just like one or two of the packages. I don't remember if it was one or two. Presumably two, if I remember two.
Right,
But
whatever.
they were just moldy. They were molding.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I don't think we like never had prices on items at those shelves either, which is so dumb.
Oh,
I just like I'll just let it do this. I already know how sphere grids work, but there was also this one lady, and I've told this story before, but it's not up anymore, so I'm just gonna tell it again. But there was this one lady who came in and I was doing something. I was doing like 8 jobs at once because they only had like 2 people working at a time, because this is the greatest target on the fucking planet, I guess. And this lady comes in, and she'd maybe been standing at the desk for like a minute or two. And
we found some ancient. It's not active now.
she's like, "Hello, is anybody here?"
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
I cannot reiterate. I was doing like
Let's get to work.
8 jobs all at once. I was doing the service desk. I was prepping the orders. I was doing, you know, making sure things were going where they needed to be. I was doing stray when none of that was going on. I was cleaning bathrooms and shit. Like I can't stress enough that they were making me do way too much for a job that did not demand it. at a store that was not worth doing all that for. Like the Target I had worked at before that was worth the trouble, but not the Target I was currently working at. You know? But like they had me doing all this crap, and this lady who's standing at the service desk for like maybe at max 5 minutes, and she has such an attitude. She's like, "Hello, can anybody help me?" I go, "Yeah, just give me 1 second." And I'm so clear, I'm speaking clear as day, plain English. And she apparently doesn't hear me. And it's not only the middle of summer, but like, you don't have to return this right now. But she was returning something at the desk, and I was like, "Okay, what's up?" She hands me the thing, and I'm like, and I'm just so quick about it. I'm like, here, I'm gonna get this over with. I didn't feel the need to apologize because she wasn't waiting there that long. But she looks at me and she goes, "Well, you could have said sorry." And I'm like, "You are such an entitled brat. You are a grown-ass woman, and you're asking me to say sorry to you." But I'm getting ahead of myself. Some time passes. More rude customers come by. They harass me, whatever. That's normal. They always did that. She comes back with her son, and she's like, "Yeah, I was late to go pick my son up from school." And it's like 1 p.m. or whatever. So I don't know how much I believe her, but she says she was late to go pick her son up from school. And I am like, that is such bullshit, you know? I'm just like, she says all this stuff and she's like, "Yeah, I was waiting there for, you know, for 15 minutes and nobody was at the desk." And I'm like, you're such a liar. You know, because she definitely was not waiting for that long. But it's what she says. And I'm standing there and I'm hearing her do all this. And she said my name tag was obscured. It was not. I cannot stress that enough either. And if it was, it was like underneath a mesh where you could easily see it, like underneath a high-vis, because I had to wear the high-vis in order to go out and deliver the orders that I'm delivering. Because, again, they're making me do like 8 million different tasks all at once. And it's just so dumb. So dumb. Enough time has passed by now to where it's like funny how much people would come in and harass me almost. Almost. I'm still like pissed about it. There was one guy, and this is just like a funny story. This isn't harassment, but there was one guy who just like came in and he must have been high off his ass or something. Like, because we have a lot of habitual drug users in the area. But he came in and he looked at the bullseye savings corner, and there's like we have an animatronic of a bullseye like wagging its tail, digging in a box or whatever. And he looks at it and he laughs and he goes, "How much is that?" And I laugh it off. And then he asks again, and I'm still laughing. And then he goes up to someone else. And he goes, "Haha, how much is the bullseye?" The big statue of the bullseye. And it's like, dude, you cannot be dead ass about wanting to buy a stupid bullseye statue where he's wagging his tail. That is so dumb. There was one time where I was like kind of outwardly, I would understand if maybe this lady got upset and thought I was being rude. But there was this pair of crack addicts that came in. And they were crack addicts. You could see it on their faces. They weren't hiding it. No, what's the one that makes you scratch skin off of your face? It's not crack. But they were probably also crack addicts.
Futra ership. Tradalukt van een neger.
I get unimportant, but you could see it on their face. I think it was meth.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Yeah. So they were definitely doing crack and meth and whatever else. And I'm actually about to record a video, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe over the course of like a couple days, about how my mom actually was a habitual drug user and how that affected, you know, what she did and stuff. And she's passed by now, but sorry, this scene is crazy. But anyway, to get off the topic of the video and my mom and stuff. So this pair of crack addicts and slash heroin addicts slash both slash more come in and they go, well, here's
Riku?
well, they hand me like they hand me like $45 and they're like for their groceries, and they
Everyone thought we were a friend.
the lady counts wrong she counts like $3 less than they actually had for or needed for the total, or something like that.
Guys, anyway.
And
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin.
the lady counts like $38, and the total was like 43 or something, something dumb.
Did you?
And she tells her crack boyfriend
You guys
that she needs like more money,
Oh, right.
or that he needs to like get rid of something. And I recount the money because obviously she did it wrong. And I'm like, yeah, you actually gave me too much. And you actually gave me more than enough. And she's like, well, give me what I paid back. And it's like, no, I need to like run this money through. And she's like really getting fussy about it because she's a drug addict. And
Did
I just,
say something funny?
You were near Sin.
this lady comes in.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near.
She
Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
gives me that money. She gets really rude about it. And she's like, yeah, give me what I overpaid back. And I'm like, no, I need to run this money through.
Yeah.
And so I run the transaction, I give her her change back, and when I'm handing her her change back, I kind of lean in and I go, get clean. And she goes, huh? And
What do you mean, 1,000
And
years ago?
I smile and I go,
saw
nothing.
Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
And I mean, that's kind of just the end of the story. I understand if she thought I was being rude to her,
You
but
said
I wasn't, frankly.
play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
I don't know. I just like sometimes.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from
no.
Xanarkin, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh. Sorry, I'm getting zebra cakes out. So far on stream, I've had a cosmic brownie,
Why, Xanarkin?
a star crunch,
Some kind of
and now I'm gonna have
holy
a zebra
place?
cake.
Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
Oh my goodness.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future?
That is so good. I haven't had like.
No way! Whoa!
I used to be 235 pounds, and I got down to 180 recently. I haven't had like this much sugar in forever. I missed it so much, and this is like the sweetest, fluffiest little like ultra processed cake. It is so good. People need to eat shit like that more. I lost 55 pounds. Shit, dude, I'm gonna have a second zebra cake because that one was so, like, light and fluffy and delicious. Oh my goodness. Let's get a little Owen eating corner.
Riku!
Video capture device that exists.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
So good. Oh my goodness. So delicious. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm not even playing the game right now. Dude, I swear to you, that is the most delicious thing I've had in forever.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
That was good.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you.
Oof.
But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them.
Yeah.
People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
No.
For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
I actually need to go get that chest that's over here. If I can get it. If I can't, then so be it. There we go. Moon crest. Wrong button. And what's in this bump? Can I not go there? Okay, I won't worry about it. I mean, I'm sad that I didn't work at that one target for longer, because I wish I had, like, more stories. One time, there was another drug addict who came through, and I shortchanged him, like, 3 cents. And he came back and he made, like, a really big deal out of it, and it wasn't that important at all, in the slightest. But, like, he was like, come on, brother. So nice to see you. He was very frustrating to work with. He wasn't very nice. Come on, brother. This is how you do me? You missed 3 cents, dude. Or something like that. I honestly, I wish I remembered this story better. Because I was, like, a little fussy with him. Just like a twat. But he was like, come on, brother. Where's my 3 cents, man? And it's like, you don't... honestly, it was my mistake. I had meant to give him his money back. But, like, the way that he came back to me and strong-armed me for 3 cents was kind of crazy. And he was in and out of the store. He didn't even remember me the next time I saw him, but I remembered him. Someone... And I'm willing to believe that this is a drug addict or something crazy like that said this. But I was looking at the Google reviews for that target. And someone said, like... Someone just kind of shit on the floor. And nobody cared. That made me laugh. That made me so, like, just joyous and happy to read that. Because it kind of, the longer I worked there, the more that seemed like something that would happen there and nobody would give a fuck. Yeah, there was just, like, poop on the floor. Why don't I just read out the stupid Google review? Target, Brooklyn Park, reviews. Let's see. Oh my goodness, a month ago. A month ago. Hold on, I need to pause the game for this. A month ago, someone said, I live in Texas, and I'm constantly getting online pickup charges to this location even after I changed my card number. So I'm not sure what's going on, but a scammer either works here or loves shopping here. Either way, I'm going to get this investigated. Unrelated. There was someone else who said a month ago, I gave my daughter a Christmas card and someone used it in this store. People don't care how hard you work, they just steal from you. This one I'm not willing to believe. Because he just like posted a picture and it just says transaction details like authorized amount 9818. His daughter could have just like bought stuff at this store. Oh my god. 8 years ago. So I'm not gonna read that one out. But just know it's like someone was looking for a coffee maker and for some reason they had a big pallet of water out in the middle of the coffee maker aisle. Yeah, a month ago. They never take expired food off the shelves. Here it is, here it is, here it is. 10 months ago. I'm gonna keep playing. I'll talk over like a cutscene or something when I read it. I need to screenshot this for the edit. Someone went number 2 in the pharmacy area. The entire section smelled like septic tank. But when I told the store employees about what someone did in the corner of that area, they didn't care at all. They didn't call anyone to clean it up. They didn't think it mattered. So judging by how outdated, dirty, and the amount of expired food on the shelves, I'm not surprised they didn't care. Avoid this store. People literally poop on floors here, and it doesn't get cleaned up, and employees don't care at all. Everything in the pharmacy area was exposed to filth. Walmart is a few blocks away. Try that.
Sure thing.
The Walmart here isn't any better.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Can't get anyone to answer the phone. It's super frustrating sitting in hold and having it hang up after ringing for a few minutes over and over again. I literally had this happen to me once. I was like,
I wasn't too far off.
my front tire on my bike exploded. It popped. And I tried to like call the store to be like, hey, I can't come in. My bike tire exploded.
This is where I was born.
I can't
started Blitz when I was 5.
get to work.
I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well,
And it took
after last
like,
year's tournament,
it took
I quit.
forever
Times
to
is
get
right.
someone on the phone, like 5-10 minutes, while I was walking back home. Eventually someone picked up. Nice old lady. She worked there.
After quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But
Here,
every
let's
time
go
I
just
marijuana,
newest. What's like
thought
some of
about
the
the
newest
game.
stuff? Never has food in stock. Website stock never matches the actual store stock. How does that even happen? Honestly, hate that when I order from delivery, it comes from this location. Irritating.
Something else was on my mind. I couldn't
Live in
focus.
Texas. Will
Nice excuse.
never take expired food off the shelves. Can't get anyone to answer the phone.
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care.
Tyler,
Ooh.
trying to be really deep,
as we grab
said,
past
"How hard the high and mighty can fall
give
by
it our
greed and
all.
corruption."
I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory!
The only Target I know that
When you
opens
play
at
in a
8
blitzball
a.m.
tournament,
Absolutely
you play
ridiculous.
to win.
Victory?
What?
You're serious?
There's plenty of Targets. Super Targets open up earlier, but like not. Well, like here, the one in Crystal opens at 8. Plymouth. The one I used to work at, the good one. The really nice one, actually. The one in Plymouth opens at 7, so I don't get what that guy's talking about. Sorry, let me play the game. You can tell I'm not looking at the game fully when I accidentally run into the fence.
The one from the sea.
Be on
No, not
guard.
most
There
relevant.
are fiends
Newest.
on the road
Newest.
today.
Done.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
A lot of people,
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
there's this one
Cool.
review that I kind of don't
Tournament time,
get.
I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh, look, it's FedEx.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them
This
yourself.
review says
They
it's
got a lot
becoming
to
much
do.
like any big store, like Best Buy. People might still step into a Best Buy to check out the tech, but once it comes time to buy, go online and shop for a better, cheaper alternative or an identical item for a better price. And the few people that are actually in store, like the girl at the checkout at the Target we
Got
were
any food there?
at today, who just sat on a stool and watched people
Take a
self-checkout,
look around first.
and unless there were actual problems. See, some of these people are just stupid. Like,
The Crusaders Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
self-checkout, you're just supposed to watch the people check out.
All right.
I never got a stool. My legs hurt constantly.
Huh? What's up?
Nobody ever had a stool.
You do remember the prayer, right?
One
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
one singular person
All right, I'll show you.
had a stool the whole time I was working there. It was this Asian lady. She sat on a stool. She was watching people check out.
Go ahead, you try.
The whole job is you just stand there and wait for someone to have a problem so you can help out with their problem. Either the receipt paper is out, receipt printer's jammed, whatever.
Hey, not bad.
You don't... I had one dude come in.
Now,
He was this
present
nice
yourself to the
African
temple
gentleman.
summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
He comes up to me and he's like, "You check me out? You check me out?" And I was like, "No, this is self-checkout. You check yourself out." And he was like, "Oh, okay." That one made me really mad. Because it was like, dude, there's two words.
You were attacked by
One of them is self.
I think so.
So
Nobody ever
can't
read
be
anything in
far,
that
right?
store
You're
about
not
it.
hiding anything, are you?
People would
Why would I?
constantly come up to the self-checkout registers and they would
Attack the island for
like
sure.
try to scan shit
But
like
it
8,
hasn't. I wonder
8, 9, 15 times.
I really don't know anything.
I never
To tell
wanted
the
to help
truth,
them
I,
because like
don't even know what the Crusaders are.
they were all card only.
Kidding, right?
Sin.
And then people would get mad at me
Tell him who we are.
when they
Yes,
were
sir. The Crusaders are
when they were
strong
trying to
and
pay in
active.
cash,
We have chapters throughout Spira,
and they were like,
accepting
"Why
all
isn't it
those who
taking my
join the
cash?"
struggle. The
He-
hero Meehan
There's
joined
like
the Crusaders
3,
300
4
years ago
different
as the
signs that
Crimson
say
Blades.
card only, card only,
Later,
card only.
our ranks grew
There's a
as we
splash
progressed
screen
up
you
the
have to
Crusaders.
tap
We've
through
been fighting sin
that says
ever
card
since.
only.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered sin away from towns many times.
I'm only not paying attention to this portion because I've already played this bit.
Our mission as Crusaders is to
but-
protect the temples, towns, villages,
Okay.
and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat sin?
This
Sin's
is a
person
review,
really
and
this
it's about
bad?
me,
It does
and
bad.
I
Just
need
tell
to
me,
tell
but I
right
think it's better
now.
for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
I remember this exact interaction I had with this lady. Am I injured? Do I need to heal? I do. So I'm just gonna lay down. If I can. Whatever. I'll just save here. But okay, Sunshine, home activist, probably, definitely not her real name. She said, I went to this specific store because Target.com said it was the only one that had the item I needed. 1. Even though I got there when they opened, they didn't have the item. That doesn't change the fact whether or not we had the item. That's where the nap was. 2, they had no cart wipes. Target got rid of cart wipes for stores that didn't want them anymore after COVID restrictions were lifted. You don't need to wipe your cart. And you don't need someone to wipe your cart for you.
Go present yourself to...
3, they had no self-checkout. Self-checkout didn't open until like 9 or 10 a.m. I think every store does that. Because it wasn't open until whatever hour, whatever. 4, they had only one cashier and he was not wearing a mask. This was 6 months ago. Okay? I'm not supposed to be.
It was then, standing in
I
that
recall
place.
that she was. And she's stupid. She's an old lady.
I began to realize
But
how different this world was.
I
from
was
my
the
own.
one cashier. I'm not supposed to be wearing a mask. She got here when we opened. By the way, if she went to the Target and it didn't have the item in stock, why didn't she just leave? Why did she continue to buy shit? Like, I'm such a non-consumerist. I can't imagine walking into a store and sometimes I bought Peeps yesterday. I was just going to go in and get Little Debbie snacks. I bought Peeps yesterday.
And finally, we received
That's
sketches
that's
from
the kind of stuff that I do because I was looking for snacks. But if I'm looking for one item and they don't have it and I'm looking for it, I'm just gonna leave. I walk out.
I got too close to Sin's.
5, I didn't get my discounts even though I used my Target Circle card. I remember distinctly telling her, if you're using the
It
card,
was funny hearing myself make the same excuse
you're not gonna get
over
your
and over.
discounts, you have to use your phone number.
And a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners.
Like, I recall that.
Sworn to protect
Not
the
like-
people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power. The Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers. And
She's
come
not
to us.
recalling what I
They
told
are
to
the
her.
blessing of Yevon.
She's
So what
recalling
event?
what she remembers which
Was that we should respect some kind of great men or
is just
something
dumb.
like that, I figured.
But yeah. Cashier could not help me get the discounts, told me to go to guest services. I did do that often because I didn't want people to be stupid near me for long periods of time. And the same for short periods of time. Guest services could not help me, and my frozen food was getting warm, so I left. Best pickup, quick and easy, on time, ready to go. Food selection here is horrible. I don't disagree. I think that entire like block of stores needs to be demolished because they ran the Cub out of business. That's our local chain here in Minnesota.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
It's just...
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly...
Just...
But it's been
Still...
nearly...
It's been
like,
nearly a day already.
I'm dumbfounded by some of the stuff people did and said.
People are searching for him now.
And it was never really that bad at the one that I liked to work at. You know, there were people who didn't understand, you know, the rules and stuff, but like
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
but like, I don't know. It's just like it's a weird phenomenon. Okay, now I actually need to concentrate on the video game.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
I love that means nothing. I remember this puzzle for the most part, though. At least I should. that should be right for opening the wall. No. Okay. Fair enough. No, it'd show me. Okay, I'm gonna just put this in the door really quick. Right. Okay, cool. Cool. Besaid sphere. And then the Besaid sphere goes into here. But before you want to progress with that, you want to put the destruction sphere. Yes, it's showing me what I can do. You want to take the destruction sphere and put it in here to open up the wall. So you can get this staff for unit early. I'm sure you can get it other ways. Final Fantasy's never been that kind of series to make it so that you know.
Hey, what's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay.
You have to
Only summoners, apprentice summoners,
get
and
everything as
guardians
you
can
go
enter
through the
here.
game.
It's a tradition, very important.
At least 12 was never like that.
So what about you?
Because you could always
Me?
farm for the bazaar items and
A
stuff like that.
guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the others think. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Yeah, Wako.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
His little look.
Who are you?
You know. Hi, Yuna.
summoner.
I will say this kind of a little bit kind of looks like
Man, was I surprised.
the movie.
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
I don't remember the title of it. Yeah, I'm gonna really obnoxiously bring it up. The CG kind of looks like The Spirits Within. I think The Spirits Within looks worse. But yeah, give or take. Give and take.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Whoa! She summoned. Crazy. Crazy stuff.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here
Yes,
wants into
hello,
the tournament
team.
so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
Oh,
So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island.
yeah.
That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh? Victory! 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 Yeah!
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Hello, Yuna.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's very...
We can talk more.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
What the fuck? Why can't I be mean?
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Why is he being mean?
Stay out.
Okay. Let's mess with the sphere grid a little bit. I can either move here or move here. Yeah, I think I'll be good without cheer. Let's go to bed.
Good.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but He needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
All right. Well, all right. Well, that's it for this stream. I will stream again tomorrow around the same time. I hope you all have a wonderful day and good night.